Welcome back everybody who were of course here for game number 1, but a warm welcome to those who just tuned in as well. We are from Heflatv, my name is Coucher and I am happy to bring you joinDOTA League Season 2 Division 2 Asia between Assail and +2. And of course this is game number 2 as well, if I didn't already mention, because all those number 2s, they get kind of confusing for me, especially as even a team has the number 2 in it now. But +2, they start out with the Invoker ban. Actually, they had it themselves in the last game, but they know the strength of the hero, so don't want to mess against it at least. Assail though, taking out the Batrider and a Shadow Demon of all heroes. Do Assail want to go for something that doesn't want illusions of itself created, maybe something like a Phantom Lancer? Or then again, I mean, they had a pretty early victory in the last game, or really decent in time, like 28 or 9 minutes GG or so. So I really would be kind of surprised if they went for the Phantom Lancer now, but nope, they get the Lycan because it didn't get banned out, and well, we might see another fast end by Assail, especially if they get their hands on maybe something like a Nature Prophet for the offlane, maybe a Shadow Shaman as a support, or maybe even a Pugna Death Prophet mid lane, who knows. But +2 have the potential to go for the Mirana if they really want to. And Assail actually banning out the Shadow Demon, it kind of weakens the chances, lowers the chances of +2 going for a Mirana maybe. So Assail actually might be looking for one themselves. It's still a strong hero even without the Shadow Demon combination, as is the Shadow Demon without the Mirana. But +2, they are taking their time. They can go for a Darkseer, but well man, the first pick is Naga. I guess a Darkseer wouldn't be too bad as a follow-up. But then again, so wouldn't a Keeper of Light. Naga Siren would always have the mana to spam out the Riptide to create illusions, as well as illuminate into the Song of the Siren. Man, easy damage on the entire enemy team, but they go for the Disruptor, and well, if they're really going for a Darkseer now, or if they want to go for a Darkseer, which I think Assail actually might ban it out. I mean, Naga Siren Disruptor, it just screams for a Darkseer offlane, to be honest. Maybe a Tidehunter though, but Assail, they might be banning out both. Centaur is already banned, and Assail, they do already have the Lycan, of course, which is kind of obvious because all of you can see it. But really, secondary pick, Nature Prophet, Shadow Shaman, maybe even a Dazzle to try to keep heroes alive, especially if Disruptor catches them with the Static Storm, glimpses them back and whatnot. And Disruptor is actually a pretty strong hero against the Lycan, because Static Storm might even disable the Shapeshift, but if he's Shapeshifted, Kinetic Field can hold him in place, Glimpse can bring him back. And well, Thunderstrike, it's a pretty decent harassing ability anyway. So Assail, what will they go for as the secondary pick? They are actually into their bonus time already. They're having kind of a tough decision, or at least a hard time in trying to make the decision. I would actually like to see a Juggernaut, maybe even as a support role. It's pretty nice against Glimpse, can just Blade Fury himself out of it, as well as having some extra push with the Healing Ward there. Could be some next level stuff, but nope. Assail, they go for a Visage, a hero you don't see all that often, but to be honest, it's kind of a brilliant pick, because the familiars, they are not affected by the Song of the Siren. So if +2 want to use the Song of the Siren to disengage, use the Song, trying to go for the TPs, so the familiars can still interrupt the TPs if they have their stone form available. So really smartly picked by Assail. It justifies the time they thought about it, and of course, not only that, the burst damage to just bring down the Naga, especially early on, and the range that they can do so with the Soul Assumption range. I mean, it's pretty damn strong. But Assail, they do ban out the Darkseer after all, whereas +2 taking out the Sand King, so they don't want to give them a support who has a really high impact once he actually finishes up his Blink Dagger, which with access to the jungle should be like 10, maybe 12 minutes, if not even like 8. It happens in best case scenarios, but +2 taking out the Shadow Shaman as the secondary one, whereas Assail banning out the Enchantress, so don't want to go up against the jungler, or at least a potential one. So +2, what do they actually go for now since the Darkseer got banned out? I would still think Naga Siren is going to be played in the mid lane, because He really wants those levels, wants to get at least level 2 ultimate, because, I mean, 3 minutes cooldown on the first level, you can't really make any good use of it. Or at least not too often. So, Magnus, maybe mid lane, just combo up with the Disruptor, have some more lockdown, have a pretty decent amount of counter push as well, to be honest, with the Shockwave. But I guess they could go for something like a... Oh, no, never mind, I was just saying that Nagasari is gonna be mid. Just lost my own train of thought halfway through. But they do need an offlaner, that thing is for sure. I mean, Tidehunter wouldn't be too bad still, to be honest. With the Song of Siren into Ravage, into Kinetic Field, Static Storm. Sounds pretty deadly to me at least. But as far as just safe lane farmers go, or maybe a secondary support even, I guess Rubik is always a possibility. Doesn't do an awful lot against what Assail already has, but oh, they go for a Razor. And usually you go for Razors just to counter maybe something like an OD. It's not too bad against a Lifestealer as well, to be honest, but... the only good thing is that if Visage wants to nuke down Razor, his... unstable current, is it? I'm not even too sure, I'm gonna have to check, sorry guys. Yeah, unstable current. It will slow down the Visage as well as do some damage to him if he single targets Razor. But Nyx Assassin is the pickup for Assail. They want to go for the mana burns, want to go for the sneaky plays. Just scouting everybody out with the Vendetta, maybe bursting down the Disruptor before he does anything. As well as even interrupting the Nagasari, he just goes with the illusions. Maybe to just Riptide, harass the creeps, but suddenly Nyx Assassin is there with the Spike Carapace. The real Naga gets stunned up as well, and... well, that's an easy follow-up from there already. As +2, fourth pick about to come out, so far their cores being the Naga and the Razor, and actually, can they really go for the Naga support in this game? No, don't think so, as oh, +2, they go for the Undying, and well, they do like stuns at the moment. They only have the Ensnare from the Nagasari, and I guess Kinetic Field from the Disruptor does work out as well in some cases. But really, this Undying pickup, man, I would really love to see some more of that hero. He has fallen off heavily though. I mean, Tombstone, it's really strong, but you need to get the few early levels. You need to be able to just spam out your decay, and of course all of that requires mana. And mana, he doesn't have too much of. He has a decent enough mana pool, to be honest, especially considering he is a strength hero. But still, maybe a little bit more would be useful. Just his spells, if they made them a little bit more spammable, maybe. Although then again, it would be just maybe Tweenba, just decay upon decay upon decay, and just massive amounts of strength stolen. Not only would you be impossible to kill, the enemy would be so damn squishy. But Assail now, fourth pick, actually they're taking a lot of time deciding what to go for. They do need themselves a mid laner unless they want to run any of the free heroes in the mid. So, potential mid laners, I guess actually they might think of what would do really good against a Razor. And, well, just Puck, Storm Spirit maybe even. Yeah, Storm Spirit maybe won't be able to kill him, but oh, they go for the Dazzle now. So, they're actually leaving their mid laner as the last one. Maybe just to... for +2 not to have the best idea what to ban out. I'm not even too sure, because +2 they must be aware that Assail is most likely gunning for a mid laner now. Just ban something out, or I'm not even too sure. Whereas +2 themselves, Naga or Razor are gonna be mid lane. I would guess that's gonna be the Naga, so they can actually easily go for an aggressive tri lane with the Razor, Disruptor and Undying, just to try to shut down the Lycan. And Assail, if they do pick up on the intentions of +2, they can maybe dodge it. Just go for an aggressive tri lane of their own. Maybe even go for some form of dual lanes. But that would require for them to have a really good hero to run dual lanes with. And at the moment they don't have a Lich or anything, which would be a really strong dual off lane. With anybody pretty much. And well, +2... actually down to 25 seconds of bonus time, as they do try to make out what should their last ban be. Oh man, it's so hard to actually think about it. As Assail, I mean, it has to be a mid lane hero, right? I mean, they don't send Lycan or Nyx there, I think. I guess Lycan versus Nagasari wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind it that much. But Assail, I mean, they have a pretty aggressive lineup at the moment. I really do think the Storm Spirit would fit as well. Oh, they actually don't ban anything! Oh, their drafter SC. Are they saying something in chat? No, they aren't. But SC, he should be the drafter. He has the captain's little crown. Oh my god. And, well, his team isn't saying anything, so I guess they must be fine with it. I'm not too sure what's going on at Assail. Do they follow suit and go for the non-ban? Not even a random, because for bans, you just leave a slot open. As for picks, you random. Oh man. Oh god. Really? The Timbersaw gets banned by Assail now. They ran it really successfully themselves in the first game. But doesn't mean Assail want to go for another strength hero. Actually, oh, a Dragon Knight for them. Didn't even think about it before, but a Dragon Knight would be pretty damn strong. Help with the push, of course. He wouldn't want to get Whirling Death by the Timbersaw. As well as just being a tanky as hell frontline presence, even together with the Lycan. So Lone Druid is the pickup for +2, and well, I have to say the +2's lineup is extremely greedy. But then again, if they can survive, if they can turtle it out, like late game, Assail, having only the Lycan and well, maybe the Dragon Knight to be picked up now, unless they want to go Morphling mid or something. Oh man, +2, if they can weather the storm that is the early to mid game lineup of Assail, I think they're gonna be just fine in the late game. Man, Razor, Naga, Lone Druid, wow. I guess it's Lone Druid, maybe safe lane, Razor, Undying, Disruptor offlane, but no, Puck is the pick for Assail. No Storm Spirit or Dragon Knight. It is the Puck, and I guess the Puck, if he gets the jump with the Blink Dagger, gets to silence up, maybe the Naga even, it can be really good. Just to make sure the Song of the Siren doesn't come out. But man, Assail, they're gonna have to execute, and they're gonna have to do it almost perfectly. Oh, some more energy drink down my throat. Energy juice, not even a proper energy drink. Don't even know what it is. Anywho, players picking up their heroes, and well, oh god, I'm kind of scared for Assail, but in the meantime, I'm also scared for +2. Because Dazzle, Visage, Lycan, man, those guys hurt. And of course they have the Howl as well to help out the other lane, especially the Puck in the mid lane. So it should be an interesting game. It really should. I mean, I think this might be better at least than game number 1. But to introduce the lineups once again for you who were not here for game number 1. And of course, just to make the names a little bit more memorable for those who checked out game number 1 as well. Plus, he will be playing on the Razor with Pro Kara, playing the Disruptor, leaving SC on the Undying actually. He was playing the Invoker last game, so switching up the roles I guess a little bit. With Banks playing on the Naga Siren, and the last one will be Ilu Melody playing on that Lone Druid. Whereas for Assail, Ponlo heading towards the offlane on the Puck, at the moment accompanied by Swift on the Visage. I guess they just want to place down a ward, and they are backing each other up with Death. Playing on the Dazzle in, well, at the moment at least in the mid lane. Might be a dual lane mid with the Lycan. May or may not be as fatal. He is on the Lycan, and safe lane so far, Yager playing up on the Nyx Assassin. So, do we really see dual lanes? I mean, Assail, they should have a good idea of an aggressive tri-lane going out because they see the Spirit Pair here. Although the Spirit Pair could have been there anyway, it doesn't really matter whether he's offlane or not. Spirit Pair, of course, can move around globally. And Rune about to spawn in 10 seconds. I really thought the time might be at hand already, but nope. You can maybe hear the horn now. I could a little bit. My game sounds are pretty low, so if you would like them a little bit higher, you can let me know in chat and I'll see what can be done. But Ponlo, he actually finds an Invis rune to begin with. Oh man. Swift, of course, still helping him out, and actually with those dual lanes, I think it's a pretty nifty choice by them. Naga Siren won't be getting that much farm. Sure, he can still farm with the Riptide, but the Dazzle should be able to just keep him from achieving maximum potential as far as his last hitting goes. And well, Puck, the Howl is already used. Will he go for the arrest? Yes, he will. Lone Druid starting to take out the damage. Just a Grave Shield as well. They actually might get the kill with this Illusion Orb for some extra. And the last right click Swift, he gets the kill. Even if that right click wouldn't have been enough, Ponlo, he was definitely in range for another one as well. And man, Howl extra damage. Oh, so painful. And Assail, they start out strong and having the early to mid game lineup, that's exactly what the doctor ordered for them. Oh man, really nicely done, I have to say it. Beautiful! As for +2 on the top lane, I guess Undying and Razor should really be able to just take care of the Nyx Assassin, although Nyx Assassin did a really nice thing, just pulling his own lane to the side camp, and well, even though Razor will be able to kill off the troll now, at least the Nyx Assassin gets one full creep wave worth of XP as well as farm. Actually manages to get the last hits really nicely as well. The last one does miss because the range creep was a little bit damaged before the tower hits. But nevertheless, really nice for him. As Lycan uses another howl, can't actually make anything happen for him. No, just having a easier time getting those last hits. And Dazzle, of course, can harass the Nagasarn a little bit more as well, which, funny enough, he's not going for it. Oh, another great shield, Illusion. It actually doesn't connect, but the Soul Assumption Swift. That's already his second kill, 2 minutes in, and Lone Druid, at least he has the Spirit Bear resummon, but what can he really do? And he is going top lane as well. I think Razor, he's probably gonna rotate bottom, maybe together with the Undying, and now I-Pro Kara, he's in the mid lane as well on the Disruptor, so dual versus dual mid lane. I'm not actually too sure who has the upper hand. The heals versus the harass from the Riptide. It should be rather even, to be honest. So far though, I mean, thanks to the dual lane Fatal, he's 11-3 compared to Banks' 3-1. This Nagasarn, he's not getting anything. And with the Illusion Rune on Death, he's able to harass even more. But oh, look at Jagger just getting static linked up. 84 damage. He's TPing me now. They want to go. Can they get the ensnare? They don't even have the ensnare or anything. What was that TP? What was the rotation? I really thought, okay, he's gonna go bottom lane, help out the Undying, have the damage already, maybe go for some extra harass, make the enemy waste consumables or whatnot, but nope. TP's mid lane and just runs away. I guess maybe Assail, they were going a little bit too aggressive. So just to ward off the aggressiveness, the TP came out. I can't say for sure, but whatever the case may have been, the TP was for naught, as he just had to run for the bottom lane anyway. At least now, the Puck as well as... Actually, they might still get the kill. Undying, he's only level 2 at the moment, whereas level 3 on Visage, level 4 on Puck. He has 1 point in Silence, 2 in Illusion Orb. Oh, are they going for it? There's the Grave Shield on Razor. No one stable concurrent yet. There's the Soul Assumption as well. Illusion Orb completely off target. There's the Tombstone, but well, Swift. He gets the kill anyway, but he might go down in turn. SC, his decay is cool enough. Will it be enough? The zombies? He's blocking his own zombie. Oh my god. And now SC might be in trouble in return. Illusion Orb, it's coming off cooldown. It does connect. He joins to it as well. They need a slow. They need the Soul Assumption, anything. He doesn't have the mana and the Grave Shield. He's not in range for it. Oh, Undying. He's really fast. But there's the +1 field. Oh, they went too deep now. Ponlo taking some harassment. He has the boost of speed on himself as well. The static link by Razor. Will it be enough? The right clicks, they are flying. As I-Pro are on mid lane, they kill off the Lycan. But top lane, I'm focusing on this, or bottom lane rather. Plus, doesn't want to go anymore. And well, Puck, he does 0 damage. He does minus 35 damage. Thank God that you actually don't start healing enemies if it's like this. But man, they dove hard and they dove bad. They really had to use way more consumables than they should have at the moment. Illusion Orb, of course, did miss, and well, the angle of the Illusion Orb, to be honest, wasn't the best for the Puck. Or if it was, he should have jointed to it straight away as it connected on the Undying, maybe tried to get those body blocks off, but it would have been, should have been a really perfect play in order to achieve what I just talked about. But looking at the top lane now, Lone Druid, a little bit better off than he was before, 13-2 compared to, well, 13-2 and Jagger as well, so really even there. But oh, Banks might be in trouble. They use the Poison Touch, even though the double damage is activated on Naga. If the Disruptor would have been anywhere close by, even the Kinetic Field, I think, would have been enough to just kill off the Dazzle. But oh, now Jagger, is he gonna be in trouble? SC, he TP'd on the Undying, and well, the rotations, they're just all around by +2. They are not stopping at all. Just completely. One rotation after another. There's the Riptide, the double damage, the right clicks by Banks. Still yet to get a point into the ensnare. And that's usually how mid lane Nagas build themselves anyway. Just going for maxed Riptide as well as the illusions. So trying to get the faster radiance. But so far, Nagas 16-3 is the farm. And actually on any single hero, 25-15 is the highest last hitter 6 minutes in. So nobody has the perfect creep score. Everybody has been just focusing on the harass, focusing on staying alive, and thus nobody has some crazy farm for themselves yet. Another Howl comes out. They're not going for any kills on any of the lanes, but just to get the last, it's Skete denies as Fatal. He gets glimpse back just in case by iPro Kara. I do hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. But Arcane Boots now finished up on Jager's Nyx Assassin. He has the level 6 as well. So Vendetta, this might be a huge thing for them. Oh, they're going for banks now. Has so much damage from the goddamn Shadow Wave. They need a little bit more, but the kinetic field keeping them in pace. The wolves, they're blocking them. The right clicks by the wolves as well. Can they get any follow up? No, death. He doesn't want to dive this any further than he did already. Took 2 or 3 tower hits, but Puck, he kills off Razor. They used the Dream Coil for it. But just having the levels advantage early on. And looking at the levels, well, I guess Lycan being level 4 as well, since he is in the dual mid. So it's not that bad, I guess, in the end. XP Coldgraph though, 2000 in favor of Assail with... Oh, disruption onto Lycan mid. There's no kinetic field though to keep him in place. Oh, kind of a waste, and well, the TP comes in as well, but he doesn't even have ensnare, so only the Song of Silence. Oh, Ponlo sitting below 400 HP and wants to go mid lane. Has actually gone for face boots for extra right click harass, I guess. Easier time last hitting. And man, oh god, if he gets the jump. What, Dream Coil? It's still cooling down. Another 30 seconds death. He's there as well, and oh, I think this Razor might be in trouble. The ward, oh, there was a Radiant Observer ward, so Razor, he should be fully aware that at least the Dazzle was coming in. And yeah, he backs off to the tower as well, but mid lane. Disruptor, he comes back to mid. Can they actually finally kill the Lycan maybe again? The Riptide goes out. He's dropping low. He doesn't have too much mana. No shapeshift since he is level 5. A nice sentry coming out as well. Though it took some damage in return. They were fast enough though in the end just to take care of the Observer ward. And well, game stagnating a teeny bit. 4-1 being the kill score in the favor of Team Tire, Team Assail. Can they find the Razor? I think they had some vision of him. Even the stacking was going on in the pull camp, but now there's his sentry there just in case. Well, a double stack of the small camp. Razor himself could farm it up if he had the plasma field max, which of course he has opted to go for maxed out static link to make sure the enemy carry, which would be the Lycan, doesn't hit as hard. Oh god, they do kill off the Razor in the end. I just turn away from that lane and they go on it. Why did you wait before? Why did you wait? But Ponlo, oh god, he's only 150 gold away from his Blink Dagger. If they get this tower now, that's gonna be the Blink for Puck. And that's gonna spell trouble. Oh, the Dream Coil onto Undying. Can they actually get the kill? The Howl is there for the extra right kick. He uses the Tombstone, but what level is it? It's only level 2. If they farm out the Tombstone, that's gonna be extra gold for them. And that's exactly what they do. 100 gold to the Puck. 2.4k in the bank. They didn't even need the tower now to just finish up his Blink Dagger. And Puck is the highest net worth. And well, Ilu Melody on the Laundry is actually second in the game at the moment. He has caught in last hits. And not only caught up, he's actually leading 48 and 9. And I guess that's what happens when you leave a Lone Druid up against the Nyx Assassin. There's virtually nothing that the Nyx can actually do against you. And well, Blink Dagger just purchased by Puck. But still the next Assassin. Oh, he actually might go down. He might have to use the Vendetta. The Entangling Claws, man, for the win. He has the Orb of Venom as well. One more directly. The Impale. Oh, God, will it tick down? He uses the Healing Salve, the Orb of Venom. Just barely not enough, but Jager just playing that on the edge. Using the Impale made it so that he didn't have enough mana for the Vendetta. But oh, that was way too close for comfort there. Just playing with fire, and he almost got burned, but not quite, so... He lives to talk another day about this. And oh, Razor, is he really gonna die again? No, Undying is there as well. They don't dive so far, but Razor 0, 3 and 0 has had no impact whatsoever for the time being. And look at his net worth, 1.5k. Even the Dazzle is higher than him. And well, Swift is of course, but early rows going on. Medallion of Courage on Swift's Visage. They have the Familiars as well, but funny enough, the Lycan, it's not even there. He actually sent the wolf. Oh, never mind, he comes in now. He has the wolves at the ready. Those are the first wolves. And the wolves actually gone scouting instead. Now he summons another set, and Roche, he's dropping fast thanks to the medallion. It's actually really nice if a support can pick up the medallion. So Lycan, he can get that faster Necrobook, which... Oh, they're going in, they're gonna kill off Razor straight away. Swift gets the kill with the Soul Assumption. They go in on the Naga now, he uses the mirror images to get out. If they only had the Static Storm, always level 5 on the Disruptor. It was a beautiful kinetic field, but there's the Illusion Orb onto SC. A lot of zombies around, but they took kill off the Tombstone. Another silence by Pono. He gets Entangling Claw. Can he actually go down the Impale onto Hypro Kairos? Nyx Assassin comes in. The Song of Siren comes out, but it's a 3-4-0 for the time being. Razor even respawns already, but now Disruptor, he won't escape. The right clicks are there. They'll be able to chase him down. Illusory Orb. He can get in range, and now Razor actually gets caught as well by Spike Carapace. He didn't get the stun. He doesn't have enough mana for the Impale, and now they slow down the Naga Siren, stun him up with the familiar, and oh, Puck, he goes in deep, he loses the Aegis. His silence, what level was it? It was level 3, but still not enough damage, and he should be able to escape. Yeah, Illusory Orb out. He's in the trees. He gets caught by the plasma field. They have vision of him. The face shift, can you actually blink out the ultimate by Razor? I think this Puck just fed, or did he? They actually can't get to him now. They don't have vision. Oh, another Illusion Orb. Now they're coming in. The Impale actually does connect onto E-Procura. There is the Tombstone by SC, and will it be enough this time? Zombies are being created. They kill off one familiar, and Swift now. He's slowed down as well as is everybody else. Another static link onto Jaeger. They do kill off the Nyx Assassin and Swift. He's just gonna TP out. No ensnare, nothing to stop him. I lost completely track of the kills, but looking at the net worth, it just went perfect for Assail. I think it was like 4-for-1 or so. And Mistwalker 09 on chat. Oh, ensnare onto Lycan. I will come back to you as he uses the shapeshift, backs off. But whoa, Ponlo, he's still being aggressive. He has the Dream Coil. Do they really want to jump this mid lane? Oh man, this Puck does not know when to call it quits. There's the glimpse coming out, but it's not enough now. Bank's taking so much damage in turn. Nice blink in with the Dream Coil, Waning Rift, and the Illusion Orb for the burst damage by the Puck. And well, Assail, man, they are looking strong. And I don't think that +2 they have what it takes to stop them. Just look at the nerf. Oh, they're gonna get Disruptor as well now. Do they have the follow-up stuns? The Poison Touch is there. It's level 2. So not the most potent, slow, or stun. And Jaeger, he does survive as they're going for Razor next. No, they can't really go for it as Puck, he picks up a Dagon. But coming back to Mistwalker 09, Orb of Venom indeed should not be fatal damage. I completely forgot about that. I do apologize, and thanks for pointing that out. Unless they've changed it at some point, but I think it isn't fatal damage. It's like Dragon Knight's Corrosive Breath. It's not fatal either. But oh, Jaeger, he finds Yellow Melody. Can he actually stall long enough? Uses the Spike Carapace, forced to use the Impale as well, going for the body blocks maybe. Oh, he succeeds. There's the Crash Shield. Illuminate. Or what? Now, Illuminate, what am I saying? Swift, he gets the kill, but it was a Soul Assumption, not an Illuminate, man. Cast less. Get your brain less mixed up. But now, looking at the items, Aghanim Scepter being worked on by Swift. Fatal has Necro level 1. Steph, he doesn't have the mech yet, has Arcane Boots though, and oh, Jaeger goes for the blink, gets the Impale onto SC as well. Can Undying do anything in this fight? No, he can't. Not even a Tombstone to come out. As the Kinetic Field, it was pretty decent, but what's the Kinetic Field itself gonna do? He's still not level 6. He's like 1, maybe 2 creeps off from that level. Oh my god. There have been so many nice Kinetic Fields, but they've just lacked. Oh god, Banks, he goes down solo to Ponlo. He almost gets the counter kill, 47 HP on the Puck, but another Kinetic Field as Razor loses his life. Can they go for more familiar stuns onto the Lone Druid? They want to kill off the Spirit Bear. He's slowed down by the Poison Touch. Now he's fast enough, but he took so much damage from the minus armor of Weave, of Medallion of Courage, and now Necrobooks. Will they get farmed up? Does not look like it. And well, I guess this tower, it's a corner as Fatal. He has enough gold for the Necro level 2. He buys it up. The Impale actually misses by Nyx Assassin. But who will they kill off first? They're going for the Undying. There's the Static Storm final, but this time around, no Kinetic Field to actually keep heroes in place in the Static Storm. And oh god, Disruptor, he actually survives. One more right click would have done the job, but they will kill off the Naga Siren attacks with the Song of the Siren. He's forced to pop it. He is alive. Can they actually reinitiate on top of this? Oh, if they only had the Kinetic Field Static Storm now, I wish, or they wish they did. And Familiars taking some damage from the tower, Death taking it up as well on the Dazzle, but in the end, this tower, it took some time for Assail because they were going for the kills, but they will get the tower nevertheless. And looking at the graphs, 12, 13k in the gold as XP, well, nearing 12k as well. And SC. Oh, they get the glimpse on Ponlo. Will it be enough? He just phase shifts out of it. Or phase shifts straight after. Yeah. Nice phase shift and catching a puck with. Oh, the ensnare on a creep. Doesn't even catch the Lycan. Oh my god. The Riptide comes out. But there is the Howl as well. Do Assail want to reinitiate? I mean, they could have Ponlo. He had the Dream Coil. He has the Dagon, of course. But I guess they don't have enough mana to continue maybe. Although everybody has a pretty decent amount of mana. But no. They don't have anything to gain from this lane when there's 5 heroes defending, so they're going for the easier towers on the other lanes, maybe just get up the farm. And well, Jäger just pushes out the bottom lane as Ponlo. Is he gonna get caught mid lane? If anybody is, it should have been in, but +2, they don't have the jump in, they don't have anything to actually lock the heroes in place. No stun, I mean, they only have the static storm more or less against the puck. Maybe the entangling claws as well, but that's about it. As Necro level 2 is finished up on Fatal. So this Lycan, he's getting huge. If he actually continues at this rate, especially if they can get the tier 2 tower. Oh, the ensnare, he was so close to getting range for it. I don't think it would have been enough in any case, but if the Lycan gets the farm as he has been so far. Oh god, SC might be in trouble. Ponlo, he has the haste rune, uses the Dream Coil as well. There's the silence illusion, not even necessary because he has the Dagon. It should be what, 400 damage? Yeah, 400 burst damage with the Dagon. Okay, mitigated by 25%, which is the common resistance on all heroes. So 25%, it's 80 damage, of 320 damage for the Dagon after mitigation. Not too shabby for like instant damage. Oh, they get the impale onto 2. Really nice angle. He uses the Vendetta as well. A few more right click Soul Assumption to finish the kill as well. Disruptor, he got the glimpse off, but that was his last deed. And well, they can easily go high ground now, I think. Disruptor is dead, no buyback for him, and without the Static Storm, there's nothing for them to actually be afraid of. Or nothing that they should be afraid of at the very least. And just look at the army. The creeps are coming in. There's not even proper counter push for +2. The tower, it's taking a lot of damage. They use the Necro 2. Another 2-man impale. Beautiful by the Nyx Assassin. The kill of the Undying. Going for Blast next. And well, they are godlike on 2 heroes. And Song of the Siren. It came out, but even that wasn't enough. And well, it was the Song of Siren during the same duration as the Static Storm. And they just don't have the wombo in their combo. Because yeah, Static Storm is all nice, but if you don't have the damage following up to it, it's rather useless. And well, another glimpse back onto Jäger, but he gets another 2-man impale. He might fall this time around. He gets healed up by death on the Dazzle, and well, even now he does not die as they lose the melee racks. Gonna lose the range racks soon enough as well. And +2, I think they must be on the verge of actually just calling it quits, calling GG, but a 3-man impale once again as the enemies just group up for an easy feed. And yeah, that's GG called now. Oh my god. Assail, they managed to make it work. Whereas +2, their greedy lineup just showed exactly what it was. Way too greedy for them. The laning phase, it went horrible. They tried switching around the lanes multiple times, but that in itself already takes time. So, just a little bit lackluster performance by +2, whereas Assail, really nicely played by them, but I guess this is it for this best of 2, or rather a 2-game series. Nothing too much to talk about it, as Assail dominated both games more or less. I actually thought about maybe sleeping, but I think I'm gonna cast more. I am gonna cast the next game, which actually should start in like 7 minutes or so. It's gonna be Max Flow versus Screen Squad in the Division 2 Europe for the joinDOTA League. But until then, thank you all so much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated to just see the support. Hopefully you enjoyed as well, and if you did, follow us on Twitch, follow us on our social media, Facebook and Twitter.com/Heflatv to know when we're going live, with what games. And well, we're trying to cover as many games as humanly possible and to cast every single day if they allow us to. But this is gonna be it for this 2-game series. The next one should be starting rather soon as well.